about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics.
Around by YouTube, it's Charles here. And if you've been following this channel, you will know that last summer I got a couple of long boxes of comic books from a friend of mine who was wanting to get out his collection, so he donated it to me because he knows that I'm going to read them and enjoy them. And I every so often put out videos of me going through the books, discovering what's in them. We've got a lot of back issues of G.I. Joe, a lot of Image Comics, a little bit of Marvel. And this was, I had a couple of these blind bags from Image Comics, and I was not sure about it, so I did a little research. They're from the mid-90s, 1995, and this is a 1 of 5,000 collectible number 03244, and it is Gen 13 variant covers limited edition collector's portfolio, featuring art by Arthur Adams, Simon Bisley, Scott Campbell, John Cleary, Michael Golden, Michael Lopez, John Peterson, and Wildstorm Effects. 013 Amazing Gen 13 number 1 variant covers in one sweet edition collector's portfolio. Each specifically packaged portfolio contains a set of 13 6x9 high-impact color prints. Collect them, trade them, hang them on your wall like big old trading cards. I am not familiar with this format, so I am going to get into this, show you. At the same time, I'm figuring out what's going on with this. But it looks like we have, multiple copies of the actual comic. No, it's just covers. Cover art. And it is Gen 13, number 1. We have this cover here. There were a lot of Gen 13 books too in the collection, so I'm definitely going to be going through those, sorting through those. But I did a little quick Google on them. These are actually, to this day, priced between $60 and $80. So good value. We have Little Gen 13, kind of a variant cover of the characters as kids, or maybe it's its own book. I don't know. I have to do a little digging into that. Next we have Gen 13, number 1. Okay, yeah, so they are number 1 issues, just variants. And this right here is a very Conan-esque cover. I really like that a lot. That is probably my favorite of them so far. Okay, next we have another alternate cover, Gen 13. The Legend of the Grunge Meister, Torment, the Smell of Grudge. So I'm assuming this character's name is Grunge on this. They're not comic books, they're actually just the covers printed on cardboard backing. Then we have a very sparse cover here, Gen 13 number 1, with a lady in, how would you say, lingerie type attire, drawn very realistically. Very cool cover right here. This is, for photorealistic style, this is brilliant. And it is a very sparse cover. Almost like a magazine ad you would see or something. And then we have Gen 13. This cover is meant to look like the cover of Rolling Stone. And we have a recreation of the famous, maybe infamous, Janet Jackson photo of her standing with just the blue jeans and hands covering her mysterious hands covering her breast. This is a direct recreation of that famous photo in the Rolling Stone cover, Gen 13, #1. I dig that because it's very topical to something that was going on in that time, and an artist that I actually enjoy, and an album cover that I actually own. Next, we have a Brady Bunch theme #1 issue. It says the Gen 13 Bunch. And then next, we have Gen 13. Looks like some kind of cosplay cover with the face of a lady. I'm supposing to be one of the characters. I'm going to have to start getting into these books and find out who these characters are. And then we have this last, I'm gonna save this other one for last because this is very cool. This is a blank cover. You have one of the characters on front with a paintbrush. This is something you can actually do your own art on. I don't do my own art. I just leave them as blanks. And then last but not least, we have a very, very on-the-nose homage to Pulp Fiction. Gen 13 in Image Comics. And we have the cover, it looks like the iconic Uma Thurman cover of Pulp Fiction. We have the same font for Gen 13. And we have the cover model posed dressed as Uma Thurman in a black dress, laying down and smoking a cigarette with a gun next to her. Very, very cool cover. There's some great stuff in here. I'm glad I stumbled upon it. I have another one that I'm going to do from Gen 13. And I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm not sure if it's one issue like this or what's going on, but we got some more stuff in here. So I'm going to save those for another video for another day. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite cover of all of these? For me, it has to be this Conan-inspired title or cover. So I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I'm out.